Iron Smoke Straight Bourbon Whiskey, Rock and Roll Edition.
Right.
Whiskey! Whiskey! Whiskey!
What's going on, everybody? I'm Eric.
And I'm Chris.
And this is another edition of Whiskey in a Hammock. And before we go too far, I just want to make sure you guys like, subscribe, comment, hit the notification bell on YouTube, share. Honestly, we want your comments. We want to know the good, the bad, the ugly.
We want it all.
Make fun of me. I don't care. As long as there's a comment,
Either one of us,
something,
doesn't matter. Yeah.
I'm cool with it.
Yeah, let us know.
But today we're doing, what are we doing, Chris?
We are doing Iron Smoke Straight Whiskey.
The rock and roll brand whiskey, right?
Rock and roll.
Oh yeah!
Hence, up top, we got the bandana, which Whiskey in a Hammock bandana, which we have on our site. You can purchase your own, and use it as a mask.
And
if you
100%.
have to wear one.
If you have to wear one.
Right.
Which we won't get into all that. So, this is Iron Smoke. It's a badass name with a badass logo named Scully. If you can see it, he's a little skull in there.
Right.
This is a presentation looks sick.
So it is aged 3 years, and they age it in 30-gallon barrels.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
So that way, more contact, right? So the more surface contact, and it says it has the sophistication of a 6-year-old bourbon, even though it's 3 years.
Sophistication. That's not very rock and roll. Sophistication's not very rock and roll.
That is right from Tommy Brunett himself.
Oh, well, I stand corrected.
There you go.
Tommy Brunett and the Tommy Brunett Band, right?
Right. Yep. So
dude's
he's
a rock star, and he made a
he's
whiskey.
Founder, yes. So I'll go where it's from. Do you want to open it up?
Yeah, heck yeah. All right. So what do we got? 80 proof, 40 ABV, right?
Right.
Oh wait, this is a thing now, right?
Yeah, that's right. Ooh,
there
sounded
was.
Good. Sounded
there
really
was.
good.
Let me give you some. I love that glug glug.
Right. So it's from New York State.
Which is your home state?
My hometown. And so they're right outside of Rochester and Fairport. And shoot, just what, hour and a half, 2 hours from Buffalo, from where I'm from. And the cool thing is Tommy Brunett was in the band, rock and roll scene.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm sure they would cross paths somewhere at one of the clubs somewhere, Mohawk, Continental, somewhere.
Right.
Right?
Yeah, heck yeah. Tearing it up, doing your thing.
Right.
So the cool thing about Tommy Brunett is you actually talked to this guy.
Right. Yeah. No,
you Facebooked him, messaged him, whatever. Got in touch with the CEO, the rock star, the Tommy Brunett, the whiskey connoisseur.
The dude, right.
The dude.
Yep, I texted, messaged him on Facebook, and lo and behold, Tommy Brunett emailed me. So he's like, hey man, I think you got time for a short, phone call? I'm like, hell yeah.
Yeah, always.
Let's do it. So, yeah, no, it is awesome. Really cool guy. Tons of, gotta ask him all sorts of questions, about Iron Smoke, how they do it. So then you found out, the mash bill, right? So the mash bill is 53% corn, barley, and, wheat, which is only the wheat is apple smoked.
Well, yeah, and that's a cool thing because I wanted to ask you a question about this.
Yep.
So from what I read, they smoke all the ingredients, but you're saying they only smoke from the man himself. They only smoke the wheat.
Right? Yep.
Right?
Only the wheat is applewood smoked, and he said it's not overpowering. It's just a whisper.
So
and there's just a rye. There's enough rye in there, just for a slap tickle at the end.
That's not very rock and roll either. Well, it depends on which side. It very well might be rock and roll. A little slap and tickle.
Right. Tommy said he came up with the idea while he was sitting in the backyard, drinking whiskey and smoking. Smoking, grilling and smoking with applewood.
Yeah. Ooh, it's different. There's definitely an apple smell. Do you smell apples? Like dried apples. Like a quick little in the front. It's like a quick little hi-ya. I mean, I'm sorry, quick little oh yeah.
Yeah, right.
Right.
Oh yeah.
Iron Smoke. Yow. It smells really good. I could use this as an air freshener. I get some apple, maybe a little cinnamony kind of a thing. There's definitely a spice.
Yeah, a little bit of a spice.
I like the color too. It's It's a beautiful color.
Yeah,
It kind of reminds me of Goodham and Warren's color.
I can see that.
And it comes from kind of the same area. I don't know.
So you think the apple smoked it?
It smells good. No, absolutely not. But this is tasty. Or I haven't even tried it yet. This smells good. It's not heavy at all.
No, it seems very light.
There's not a lot of burn. There's a little burn at the end.
Right, but it's smooth. Like
It
I said,
is
it's
super smooth.
Smooth. But you said it was only 40%. Has a nice finish. And it'll leave something on the palate afterwards.
It does. I'm trying to figure out what it is. It's sweet, right?
Little,
Do you get that? Like like a caramel apple.
Yeah,
Like a caramel apple dipped in butterscotch.
butterscotch. You know what? And maybe that's what it is. It leaves a little butterscotch on the tongue.
Yeah. I taste like a hint of a caramel apple, like dipped again in butterscotch, but not heavy, just light. It's good. It's super good.
Very interesting flavor.
Honestly, I didn't expect this to be this.
No?
I don't know what I expected, to be honest with you.
Well,
but it's super good.
It is good. No,
I'm almost hesitant to put ice in it.
well, you got
I know that's how we do it,
Right.
but
Well, yeah,
you know,
I think it's that time,
yeah.
and it's hot here in Florida, so we got
Slim Thickens here.
Yeah.
Maybe do I put 2 or 1? I think I'm only gonna put 1. I think I'm gonna put a skull in to go with Scully. See, we got. This is gonna slip out of my fingers. I got a skull ice cube to go with Scully and Iron Smoke.
Yeah, I got what's left of the skull.
So, drown your sorrow, Scully. Melts for me.
This is one of those whiskeys that everything's done on site, right?
Which is super cool, man.
Right,
I love the fact that it's all
it's all them.
Local.
They don't use any
farming,
juice from
local,
anywhere
yeah.
else. They use their own, the water from the Finger Lakes,
Yeah,
Lake Erie.
Lake Erie water. And I was like,
No.
I was like,
nobody
there's
drinks
no
on Lake
way.
Erie.
There's no way
No.
somebody's gonna use Lake Erie water.
No. Nope. Cool thing is but their distillery is right on the Erie Canal too, up there.
Oh, no kidding.
Yep.
Up in Fairport,
Yep, Fairport, New York, and like I said, all the grains are from local farmers.
which is super cool. I love locally sourced.
Well, I mean, and that's what they said. You can't call yourself a craft
Right.
bourbon if you're not doing everything yourself, and they hold true to that.
Yeah.
So
I love the fact that they're.
Oh, you gotta hurt me.
Oh yeah, my Scully melted. Sorry.
Pretty
All right.
quick.
Hey,
Yeah.
cheers, buddy.
Yeah, we didn't cheers the first
Cheers
time.
to Scully and
And Tommy
and Drew Westcott.
Westcott.
Yeah, cheers to you
Yeah.
guys. This is a badass whiskey, fellas. Ooh, see, I'm glad I put a tiny little ice cube in here. Now it's like,
Well, they said
oh man,
I agree.
100
Just a hint of rye. I don't, just a little bit of
the
spice.
sweetness of the rye, right?
Well, it's just a little bit of spice. That's where
Yeah.
you get the on the.
Or I'm sorry. Yeah, like that spiciness of a rye.
Well, they said it's just a hint of it though, because
Yeah, it's not a lot,
you know what?
but I think it goes perfect with the apple.
Mm-hmm.
And this is, don't get us wrong, this is by no means like an apple whiskey.
No, not
It
even
doesn't
close.
taste like.
No, like I said, Tommy himself told me it's just a whisper.
Yeah, and it really is, and it's perfect.
Yeah, so
it's done
just,
really well.
Just a hint. Like I said, it's not an apple or a peach. Eric's favorite, peach whiskey.
Crown Royal Peach, everybody. Honestly, Crown Royal Peach, go F yourselves. Crown Royal Peach is garbage. I'm really impressed with this.
Well,
I love the color. I love the initial taste. It's better with just a splash of an ice cube.
Yeah, at least
We had
just
melted
opens
ice
it up a
cube
little
too,
bit.
so it was even smaller than like a normal ice cube.
Right.
Very well done. It's super good.
Well, and like I said, visiting the distillery,
Yeah.
was that they have their spirit factory and a watering room and sideshow. 4,000
Is that where
square
this-
foot space.
Yeah, the stage and all that.
Yeah, concerts.
Yeah, I saw that on your Facebook. I saw that on Iron Smoke's Facebook page.
Right.
That place looks sick.
I know the pictures, the
Yeah.
inside the bar,
Yeah.
the tasting room.
Yeah, we should go.
Definitely.
Tommy, will you have us?
Yeah. Whiskey and
saying.
Hammock, come on up.
Yeah, come on up, Whiskey in a Hammock. We'll rock and roll with you.
Definitely.
Yeah, hell yeah, I'm in. Eat your heart out, Jack Daniels.
Right. Well, and
This is like rock and roll. This is like real.
Yes.
This is like real rock and roll whiskey.
Well, and another quote by Tommy is like, it takes a village to make a bottle of whiskey, right?
Mm-hmm.
So we have a tribe of the baddest assed whiskey-soaked scoundrels in the land.
That's right up your alley.
Right?
That's
I'm in.
that. Yeah. How do we make this happen? Yeah. Let's do this.
Yes, I want to be a whiskey-soaked scoundrel.
Yes, as well as I. Yes, 100.
All right, we're there.
That sounds scallywag-ish.
I could be a pirate.
I'm in, dude. So, should we talk about their awards? Because they got it.
Yeah. Yes.
I almost swore. They have a
For real?
crap ton of them. In 2017, they got double gold.
Yeah, in the North American Bourbon and Whiskey Competition.
Yep. And then Jim Murray himself gave this bottle a 95.5 in the Whiskey Bible,
Right.
that's huge.
So if you get 95.5 from
out of 100.
Right. That is saying something.
And they also got 10 best bourbons beyond Kentucky in the 2019 Forbes magazine.
Yes.
So I love it because
winning
it's
awards
kind of
up
a
there?
gigantic middle finger to everybody else. Like that's so rock and roll.
Oh yeah.
You know what
So
I mean?
creating a great bourbon, a great whiskey.
Great.
Up there in
It's super
Fairport,
good.
New York.
I really want to try the casket. So let's
Yeah.
go over the. I just said casket because that's how they have it.
Yeah.
Cask strength.
Cask strength, but obviously large letters.
Yeah,
cask, and then ET casket.
Casket,
Obviously
which is
Scully
super.
goes with
Yeah,
Scully.
that's marketing genius. So their products include the Iron Smoke Straight Bourbon.
Yep.
The Iron Smoke casket strength.
Right.
They had a limited special reserve single barrel for a little while that I saw. I don't know if it's still out there. A Rattlesnake Rosie's apple pie.
What's the last one? The Rattlesnake Rosie's maple bacon.
Maple bacon, which has a big picture of a pig on the front, which makes me want to eat and drink it. Like that's a whiskey that you can like get some candied bacon strips, like in your whiskey.
Yep.
And then just like you know how I like to have my cigars and I like to dip the tip in my whiskey.
Right.
Like you could just do that with bacon. I'd be 800 pounds.
Be so good.
It'd be so good.
Need to okay, rating. What would you give it?
Rating.
1 out of 10.
It's different. It's super different.
Right.
But this has a great flavor profile.
Well, like you said, the profiles are very different, and I mean, I would almost liken it to almost Missouri.
It's very close. Yeah, you're right.
It has that same kind of flavor. So
out of 10, I'd probably give this like a. I better try it again.
good idea.
Mm-hmm. 7.6.
7.6.
Yep, I'm gonna give it a 7.6. It's very above average, 100%. It's very good, and the price point is good. I mean, $50
Yeah.
average. I mean, I've seen it for 40. I've seen it
40,
for
50
70.
bucks.
So I don't know if that 50 is exactly average, but the most of it I saw was like 50, 51 bucks.
What?
This is great.
No?
It's great.
Okay, so would you put it in? Would you have it on hand in your bar?
100%. 100%. 100%. Yep. It's I think it'd make great cocktails like Manhattans. A dab of ice, fill this sumbitch to the top, and literally dip and eat bacon all day. That's what I want to do.
Yeah. So, apple bacon.
Apple bacon.
Yeah. So, and I think I'd give it a solid 8.
Yeah?
Yes.
That's a high number for you,
It
buddy.
is. No, I enjoyed it. Like I said, but I also really enjoyed the Missouri also.
I gave it a 7.6. Chris gave it an 8.
Yep.
It's hell of a good whiskey,
Yes.
fellas. Well done.
I agree. I enjoyed it.
I'll tell everybody about this.
Mhm.
Yeah, I think it was fantastic. So, that's it.
That's it.
That's
All
Iron
right.
Smoke Review. What number is this?
This is number 14.
14. We're big timing it now, man.
Watch out. Yeah.
Number 14.
Get
So, to everybody out there, make sure you, like I said, go on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram. Like, follow, share, comment. Whiskeyandhammock.com. You can get that badass bandana, which you can also use as a COVID mask.
Right? Comes with a bigger logo.
Yeah.
Two different styles.
2 different styles. And we got rocks glasses. We got t-shirts. We got women's t-shirts now.
We do. Just a few.
So, there's only a few women's t-shirts left because they're kind of a hot commodity for a little bit.
Yep.
So, make sure you go to whiskeyandhammock.com. Excuse me. Whiskey and Hammock on YouTube, Whiskey and Hammock on Instagram, Whiskey and Hammock on Facebook, Whiskey and Hammock on Twitter. Chris, hit us with the motto. Love you guys. Thank you so much for the support. Iron Smoke, Tommy Brunett Band.
May
Awesome.
the wind always fill your hammock. May your glass never go dry.
Love you guys.
Hey,
Cheers.
have to have a rock and roll exit.
Oh. But that was dope. Cheers, y'all. Love you.
Cheers.
I'm a fan of that stuff.
Whiskey and a hammock.